Welcome back to Tower of God, the regulars. I'm sorry about the delays recently, but I have been rather busy. So, what happened last time? A lot of very important information. I'm not going even to try to recap it. I instead highly recommend that you watch the last video if you haven't yet. So, otherwise, let's just continue. We're saying that. Oh, those two. It's freezing. I thought the weather might change a bit, then the interior and weather changed in an instant. Train is so thicker. Is the 40th, is the 40th floor the one with the crystal shards? Seems that way, yeah, I'd better be careful. Crystal shards, a vicious type of divine sea fish on the train which travels in groups. They only live in cold Shinzo. So wait, these crystal things there isn't ice, it's actually animals? Hmm. Yeah, Spoon. He's been shot himself in Uh, he's been shot himself in with that little dwarf all day. Must be teaching Kun something pretty awesome. I see. It doesn't look like we are going to see Bum for a while either. But we're almost at the next station. Will this be okay? Well, if you're worried about Wachin, I don't think he's in a hurry to appear before we reach the floor of death. We can't let our guard down, by the way. Those reinforcements that I told you about before. Would there be anyone? Hmm? What does he mean there? I don't think anyone wanting to go to the floor of death with us is likely to show up. On the 40th floor, I know a really exceptional scout, but that man has nothing to do with the train. Hmm. Is this him? We will see. So, it's here now. Floor 40 station, Mushroom Farm. Arrival of the Hell train. Wing. And the stairs are extending. Still Wangnan, part 5. And back to the God of Guardians and Bum's training. As said God is shooting waves at him? At Bum? Or is that Bum shooting waves? Hard to say. Hey boy, you still don't get it. It's not like that. Huh? This is just a Shinzo control skill that ordinary regulars use. You won't be able to use the skill that I'm trying to teach you if you do it like this. Try to feel it a bit more. This space, this Shinzo. You can control all of this. Ordinary regulars are granted the authority to control Shinzo from administrators. But you must realize that you have had that authority from the very start. Make the space your own. Because that is the privilege of those who open the door. Mm. You must realize that in order to master Shinzo Black Hole Sphere. Black Hole Sphere, isn't that the same ability that Karaka used? Or did it just look like that? Who is saying that? I don't know. It's quiet. Finally remembered the 40th floor mushroom farm. You cough like crazy when you head down because of the mushroom spores. I didn't see the ticket I get on the train during my last few trips. Is no one getting on again this time too? I'm always curious to see who lives here whenever I come here. Who is living in that castle-like place over there? I've been to the station several times. when I when I was busy gathering tickets. Really? Is there anyone here? Yeah, not many, but there are some regulars who have settled here. And a boy with mysterious eyes lives over there. I only met him briefly, but he was an interesting kid. Calls himself a painter. He said that he settled here because he likes the scenery and wants to paint it. He hates noise, so whenever someone suspicious visits here, he detects them early on and fights them off with the regulars. It's a bit of a waste for him to be here since he has such remarkable abilities. When I met him recently, he seemed to be waiting for someone. He might have met them by now. How romantic, a painter living on a Hull train station. There sure are a lot of unusual people in the tower. Huh? Someone's coming? What? That's impossible. Hockney? So, interesting eyes. Cybernetic too, I guess. And I'm running out of space. Well, I will find some. Hock. Hockney. Hockney? That's right. That's the painter that I said I met before. Uh, I think he's coming this way. He at least has nice jumping abilities, I guess. Huh? But suddenly more people? Hockney, why did you suddenly change your mind? Jordan? Jordan? Aku? You never once said that you would get on a train before. You all We'll all die if you leave. We can't prepare ourselves for outside intruders without your eyes. That's right. The station has been peaceful this whole time because of you, Hockney. If you leave, step aside. I wasn't doing that just to protect you all. I simply didn't want my peaceful life to come to an end. If you insist on stopping me, I have no choice but to get by you using force. Mm. I did not register that. At the end of his fishing pole, there is a lamp of sorts. Hmm. A powerful lamp, that is. Ah! Wait. Interesting outfit. Hmm. Hockney! Please don't go, Hockney! One moment. Ah, he's coming up here. Is he getting on the train? Hockney! Hockney! I think so. Surprising. Hockney, you're getting on the train? Long time no see, Sergeant Faker. Still looking for that woman on the train that you said you were searching for? And thank you to Amir the Cricket for clarifying, reminding me she was called Rowan, not Rose. No, Rowan is no. I'm on the train for a different purpose now. Guess you could say that I found her. I see. Anyway, congratulations. It's nice to have a new purpose. But why are you getting on the train? Have you met the person you were waiting for? Well, who's... Oh, hey, is this a new ticketer? Is he on our side? He's a scout that I know. He's not an enemy, at least. Yes, a strange woman. So, Hockney, what are you doing on the train? Ah, Sochi, have you seen this picture on the train? Huh? Painting of a waterfall, it looks like. Hmm. Well, not really a waterfall, but picture? No, I've never seen it before. What kind of picture is this? What is this? It's the red light that I was waiting for. The red light. Hmm. The the thing that you were waiting for wasn't a person? I never said it was a person. This is a painting that I painted. I painted it before becoming a regular and climbing the tower, but it got stolen. The reason I entered the tower was entirely to find this painting, because all kinds of artwork is traded in secret at the auction, only open to regulars. I was only able to find it long after becoming a regular. The painting was ripped into 6 pieces, so I had bought back one piece at a time. Finally, I bought the last piece of this painting, and that last piece is supposed to be sent to me on the Hell train. But at some point I lost contact with the delivery person. And recently I found out from this Emily that the painting is hidden on the train. Oh, but as we have, as we know very well by now, Emily is used very manipulatively. So why does Emily claim that it's here? Is it actually here? I don't know where exactly on the train it is, but based on the situation so far, it's definitely on this train. I plan on staying on the train until I find that painting, because the red light is like my own soul. Hmm. I think this might be Rachel. Oh no, okay. The scout that we're looking for seems to have gotten on the train. Aren't we going to go and negotiate right now? That would be risky. I'm scared because there's no telling what might happen to us if we go now. For now, let him move around with those guys. We may be able to use him as a spy later anyway. Huh? But why did you choose him of all people? You don't seem to have chosen him without thinking. About that, after talking to Emily, I found out that he is from the floor of death. Ooh. You would, you would, there. You would make a good model. You look like Venus. What, really? Yep, well, just like Willendorf. Willendorf? Hmm. Really? Oh no, that was not her. Really? Yes, I don't know how he managed to escape from the floor of death and become a regular, but he would certainly be able to tell us how to get safely from the floor of death to our destination, right? Hmm, makes sense. But what if he refused to do so? Don't worry, he can't refuse me anyway, because I have his soul. Oh, she has the painting. Hmm. Hmm. Meanwhile, back with them. Fine on, aren't you cold? I'm okay, so take this blanket. Fine. I was born in a cold place. This type of cold is nothing. Join forces with me, Prince of the Red Light District. Change the tower with me. If you join forces with me, I'll tell Cassano to spare her young. Since I killed one of her companions, I guess you could call it a kind of apology. Think about it, being stubborn now won't bring the dead back to life. Now that we know that there's basically no point in climbing the tower because you're not going to reach the top anyway, I do have some sympathies for Fook, but on the other hand, almost all of the Fook members that we met so far are terrible persons. Like manipulative, cruel, mass murders in some cases. They're making it hard to like them, including Rachel, of course. Make your choice by tomorrow if you hesitate any longer. The other companions could lose their lives too. See what I mean? See. Uh, hmm. Did you sleep well last night? Hongnan, I've come to hear the reply from to my offer from yesterday. Yo. Seems like you won't be comfortable talking here. So shall we go somewhere else? Uh, I brought the keys. What are you doing? What? I didn't say that I would work with you. What are you setting me free for? You're an enemy who killed my companion. Well, I need to have at least this much faith if we are going to work together. Plus, you're not actually attacking me right now. Don't kid yourself. I'll never be your companion. I'd like to snap your neck right now if I could. Hmm. That makes her nervous. So, what's your answer? What? I'm used to being hated anyway. I've also climbed a tower before with a man who wanted to kill me. I guess she is referring to Kuhn here. But it's always like that, is it? Even if you're not close companions or friends, you can use your mutual goals and apparent friendship as an excuse to climb the tower together. Isn't that right? What I want is neither for you to become my friend, nor to become my companion. I just want to climb the tower together like others. Then you can save your companions' lives and your ideals. Fine, if that's the case. Rachel, I will climb the tower with you. Uh, in return, let Missing go. I hope you'll send her to Oryang's side when Kasano fixes Oryang. Alright, I'll do that. And, oof, San's still wounded. Just don't forget this one thing as we're climbing the tower together. Huh? Someday. Without a doubt. I'll make you pay for your crime of killing a captor. Absolutely. Ah, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, that's all for today. Oh, that was them. I'm tired. We didn't even get to rest for 10 minutes. This is excessive, isn't it? This brutal, demonic little dwarf. Uh, I clearly warned you. You're the one who asked for this. And you know that dwarves are higher and more ancient species than you, right? I know. So it must have gotten a lot better by now, right? That skill. A bit. So he can split his lighthouses now? But it's still not good enough by my standards. But you guys are very hard to figure out. Eh, following Bum to that dangerous floor of death. You guys must not know that that's the most dangerous place even on this tower. Bum may be going for the sake of his own purpose, but why are you guys putting your lives on the line to go with him? Well, I don't know about the others, but I became certain the moment that I first saw Bum with the Black March. Huh? If I follow him, something very interesting will happen. So you're risking your life just for some fun. Uh, that's how it started, but now it's beyond just having fun. I guess you could say I absolutely need to. I feel like this will all come to an end anyway, if I let Bum go. When you think about it, life itself may not have any real meaning, you know? Is being obsessed with breathing and blood flowing through your body really living? In order to find a meaning for me being born and living, don't I have to find something more important than that? If something comes up where I have to put my life on the line to go with it, what meaning would the rest of my life have if I were to miss that? Right now I feel like the end of the world will come if Bum isn't here. Hmm. And says this again. Still Wangnan, Part 6. I can sort of understand how Bum felt, waiting for Rachel every day. He probably thought the world would end if Rachel disappeared. I never thought that I would understand a relationship. This is insane. Hmm. Climbing the tower with an irregular is definitely a special event for an ordinary regular. I can sure understand. If that's how you want to see it. But what now? Bum is growing at a monster's rate every year. When will you guys be able to catch up to that boy? A shark can't swim with minnows forever. I will go as far as I can. Okay, let's continue training. It looks like you're finally coming to your senses. Meanwhile, or is that the training? No, that's Bum. Uh, Amazing. The Shinzo is all being sucked into one place. It's absorbing all of the Shinzo around it and blowing it up. You see that, boy? This is the basis of Shinzo black hole sphere. Drawing the Shinzo in from a space to a single point, you could see it as an explosion of space. Of course, this type of Shinzo control is impossible for ordinary regulars. Even I can only use it on this train. So if you end up being able to use this skill, you will have mastered a control skill on a whole other level from those of other regulars. If even a small hit of Shinzo, you will be able to destroy a gigantic world. Ooh. But I'm not sure it's fundamentally different from anything that I've learned so far. Huh, is that so? I was able to pick up the new enhancement skill like that you taught me to a certain extent. But just that skill, it's like I can't fundamentally understand it. Could you attack me with that skill? I've told you several times I can't do that. Trying to get yourself killed? It's too dangerous for you to get hit with this attack directly. I will send it somehow. That would be the fastest way. No, this is beyond the No, this is beyond the One moment. That's a lot of talking in these chapters. No. Ah. One moment. So, I hope it's better now, but I'll do only 2 chapters this time. How long is the video anyway? Yeah, not that long. No, this is beyond the level of attack that you can bear. Even if I control it, it doesn't guarantee it won't leave an incurable trauma on your body and mind. Getting strong may be important, but it's meaningless if you destroy yourself. The most important thing. I'm fine. Do it for me, please. And of course, what he is saying now is mirroring what Kuhn was saying earlier. There are far more important things around me than my own life. This boy really is. But back to missing. Fang an. What happened? Why did that girl... I agreed to climb the tower with them. What? What do you mean? Why would you climb the tower with those people? They killed Prince and Dakraptor. Why would you climb the tower with them when you have to fight them? It was safe for Young. They said that they would set you free and save for Young if I climbed the tower with them. Uh, well, could they be trying to take me hostage? Since I'm tough and hard to kill? You're saying get off the train with Kasano when we reach the next station. Go and save for Young. Forget about everything that happened here. Live your life as if you have nothing to do with me, Miss Seng. 3 days later. Hell train leaving for the next floor. Don't go, Hockney. Please don't go. But all the protests are in vain. No, meanwhile, Endorsey is training with Yuri. And Kuhn with Evan. Oh, those are the crystal fish. While Hockney is painting in the background. Oh, and he is painting her. I forgot her name. Not important. And Bam is indeed being hit by the black hole sphere. 2 months later. Floor 42, 42nd station. The Black Mountain. We have arrived at the 42nd floor station. Took 2 months to get here. Now the next floor is the floor of death. This was a really tough place to get to. The place where you get on the train is up really high, so most ticketers just give up. Still, there will be some people waiting to get on the train, since they can reduce the time it takes to get to the floor of death if they get on the train. I feel bad about it, but we'll have to disqualify everyone here. Sachi, Boro! Huh? You? Miseng and Kasano? Kasano, why are you with the enemy? What on earth happened? Hey! Make way so that he can go outside. Huh? He agreed to fix Soryang. What? What do you mean? Why would he? I I can't give you any details about it. I'm really sorry. It's for the sake of our companion's life, so just trust me and make a way just once. And he is indeed leaving. What on earth happened? Why would he suddenly change his mind? That that may be difficult to explain. It just we succeeded in saving Horyang. I just hope that you recognize that. And around 2 months earlier. I don't want to. What? Said no, I don't want to part ways with you here. If you're going, then I'm coming with you. Hmm. Are you insane? If you go with them, I could die? That's fine. Since I first entered the tower, I've always accepted that I could die. Prince and Akapto would have felt the same way too. We all climbed the tower with you knowing that. So stop trying to protect me like a little kid. You are still a little kid though. I don't know why you were going to climb the tower with them, but I'm going to keep climbing the tower by your side, Wanglan. I'm not afraid at all of dying. In fact, it would be better to die rather than running away like this after watching a copter and Prince die. Are you serious? Yeah. Huh. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to protect you if something dangerous comes up. That's okay, I can take care of myself. I've never trusted you to begin with. What? Uh, then, could I ask you for a favor, mister? Huh? Come with Cassano under the condition that he'll get to leave the train and tell him what I said. And if you encounter our companions, don't say anything else. If you feel empty without me. Look for the yellow pins on Emily. Huh? That's what Wang Lan said to tell Viol. Let's see her. Hey, Yellow Prince? Sachi, those guys? Yeah, something must have happened. It would be best not to mention either. It feels like she has suddenly become an adult in the brief time that I haven't seen her. Mm, wouldn't say so. Someone's getting off the train. Is it a ticketer? Can steal a ticket from him. For now, let's all work together. Yeah, that's not going to end well. Weapons with emotions are simply cumbersome as accessories. All weapons need to be sharp. So get rid of your emotions if we want to become a true weapon. So I should just do as I'm told. Even if it's a hard request to understand. Ah! Kasano, you don't actually have any intention of saving Horyang, do you? Hmm. You're just pretending because of Rachel's request. You're planning on betraying us when we get off the train, aren't you? Wang Nan said to tell you that you don't gain anything anyway, even if you go with folk like this. But if you save Horyang now and then return, Wang Nan said that he would grant your wish. Ooh. What on earth are you doing, Rachel? How could you accept their request and let them join our team? Have you lost your mind? They're just hostages. Why does the useless lose us? Useless? That's rather harsh. After trying so hard to appease them? What? You're the one who wanted to bring them over to our side in the first place, Wachin. That was to deceive them, you fool. I'm not confident that I can survive on the floor of death while looking after hostages. There's no need to refuse if they themselves offer to cooperate with us. You? Quit complaining, Hochin. We just felt bad for you guys having to work so hard, so we agreed to join our team. What's the problem? Yellow kid? Oh, that's a very different look for him. Uh, Not only in the fashion sense, but also his expression. Don't worry, we won't stab you in the back. We'll even help you find the thorn fragment on the floor of death. We'll surely pay the price for saving Horyang. So get rid of the suspicion that I will disturb you. What the hell is this guy thinking? I don't think that any of us are in a position to do anything foolish here. The floor of death is right up ahead now. Let's talk about what we have to do in the future. We can't help but will cooperate for a while. But from now on, what do I do? Oh, that was still Wangnan. Swear to God that I will end you on the floor of death, Rachel. Hmm. Probably rather unlikely. I would be very, very surprised if Rachel dies. Like before the end of the manhwa. Oh, that's why he survived the attack. Not unscathed, though. I did it. Oh, and now he can do it too? Cool. Yeah, so as you may have noticed, my voice is not cooperating today. So yeah, I'm going to cut this video short. We basically got a little bit of a training montage, and yeah, Wang Nan and Mi Seng are now on Rachel's side, for now at least. Yeah, it really looks like everybody who is traveling with Rachel is bound to try to kill her sooner or later. I'm certain Huachin isn't feeling any different. We will see about the floor of death in the next video. Until then.